Hello, it's King Zombies here, playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Today, we're going to be working on Harold's Blade Quest, which should be accessible now. Let's go check.
These powers were sealed for a reason. Why?
Also, it looks like your favorite item is in the drinks category, so let's go find that real quick.
Many thanks. I am pleasantly surprised. A field I would like to foster.
Just let me know if anyone needs saving.
Well, what do you know? It's now accessible. That was easy. Oh, you returned, my wayward child. Just passing by, wasn't particularly keen on seeing your old mug again, Dad. You never changed, do you, Zeke? Oh, no matter. As it happens, I have a request to ask of you. Oh, yeah? There's a new type of monster we've never seen before in the Gembu Titan. It's been roaming around the Amphoret Pillar for now, but there's no telling when it may decide to attack Thyrsaur. Why do you need us? Can't you get the military to do something about it? I could, but with the Aegis and Herald at your disposal, having you handle it would keep casualties to a minimum. Is that an order, Your Majesty? No, not an order. It is a request, that we may protect the lives of the people. What do you say, Herald? Would you lend us your power? As you know, Your Majesty, I once ran out of control and tried to destroy your kingdom. If I am made to fight again in that close proximity, there's every possibility that I'll... That's enough. I told you before, you're not the same as you once were. And above all, Zeke believes in you. Do not forget that. I understand that, but if you understand that, then what need have you to be despondent? Look at it this way. If you truly feel responsible for your actions, then think of this as a means of repentance. And what greater service could be done than protecting the lives of the kingdom? Your Majesty. Herald, we beseech you, help us. Go with Zeke and use your powers to save Tantal. Understood. I will assist you to the utmost of my ability. Oh, it's these two guys flying around, I see. Oh, you guys are only level 50s. That's nothing.
Time to get this.
Okay. They were dealt with. We're back, Dad. You're right. Those Herodot Lias were no pushover. Oh, you defeated them already? All that jaunting around the world may have actually made a man of you, Zeke. Thanks, but I really don't need your empty compliments. Still as cynical as ever, though, I see. Splendid work to you too, Harold. Allow me to commend you for your efforts. No, I could never have done it alone, now without Zeke. Is that so? Then it appears I made the right decision to entrust Harold to you. Trust you'll continue to keep her under your wing? Of course, Your Majesty. She's our friend. We promise we'll take good care of her. Good. Well now, the matter of ensuring Tantal's safety has been seen to, but as it happens, there's more to this than it first seemed. Come on, Dad, don't beat around the bush. Spit it out. You got something else for us to do? Catch on quick, Pandoria. It's about the Herodot Lias. You defeated one pair of them, but it seems there are more, this time in Uriah. Huh? In Uriah? Queen Rakura has put out a plea for help. Given your expertise, I would like to send you to assist her. The Urian army already have their hands full with it as it is. Yeah, the Herodot Lias aren't something your average driver can deal with. What do you say, Harold? Will you accompany them? What reason have I to refuse a personal request from His Majesty? If it is for the good of all rest, then perhaps it will serve to atone for my sins. Now, do not burden yourself so. I'm sure Queen Rakura will be delighted to hear this. I'd like you to head now to Fonzamima Port. You'll be given further instructions upon your arrival. Affirmative. Well then, Godspeed. Welcome. We've been expecting you. Well, I didn't expect you to be meeting us personally, Your Majesty. To reveal like a very important Nalpon. We are honored that you would come to speak with us in person. Raise your head, Flamebringer. It is I who should apologize for meeting you in such a place. I'm afraid time is of the essence. We can't afford luxuries. Can you inform us of the situation? I was just about to. At present, we've confirmed 2 Herodot Lias in Uriah. We've already had to make 3 strategic retreats already. 3 retreats? Sheesh. Indeed, our army has a mere handful of drivers, so we haven't been able to put up much of a fight thus far. We recruited the Merc group as well, but they failed to subjugate it, being an unfamiliar species. We just don't have the means to deal with them with our current capabilities. That is why we entreated you to bring the Aegis and any other competent blades you may have to help us. Gotcha. Time to bust up some Herodot Lias then. Would be most appreciated. The Herodot Lias are presently on the far side of Golot Pass. It will be done. Harold, think you're up to this? Of course. Let's dispatch the enemy at the earliest opportunity. Hello, guys.
Missed.
Magnificent.
We have conquered the enemy, Your Majesty. You have no need to fear, or you need fear no longer, even. Truly, I'm grateful to you, from the bottom of my heart. Where are all these monsters coming from, though? First Tantail, now here. Certainly a cause for concern. The introduction of foreign species to endemic regions could wildly disrupt their ecosystems. We've already identified where the Lias are coming from. Really? Yes, a messenger from Temperentia arrived while you were out fighting. Oh, that could make sense. Lias appear to have been spawning at an alarming rate at the place called Zatar Spring in Temperentia. Temperentia, eh? So they're born in Temperentia and then migrate to other Titans by air. So they could be causing trouble in other countries too? This is bad. Indeed. Seems that to address the heart of the matter, we'll have to rid Temperentia of its Lias. Going up against those things isn't half exhausting, though. We have to do this. No one else can. True enough. Shall we, then? Sorry, Harold. Looks like our job's still not over yet. That is fine by me. The future of Walrus is in your hands. My thoughts go with you. What is this strange feeling? Don't tell me my power is... Hey, Harold, we're leaving. Ah, yes, coming. Wait, are those more of the stones that I keep finding? These weren't here before, were they? Can't interact with them. Oh, that's so weird. You go. I keep have to come back to this stupid swamp all the time. They also made it sound like it was right here, actually. Is it not? Pretty much right here. There they are. Quite a few. How are there so many? You've got to be joking. Appears Queen Nakuro is right. There are a regular number of them here. Even for the great Zekinator, this is kind of a tall order. We can't just leave them like this. We can't just let them run rampant all over the world. With you there, chum, it's time we nip this in the bud. Alright then, let's go. Harold, back me up. Harold? Yes, I'm ready. Let's begin.
Bullseye! Make haste and retreat!
Yeah, things aren't looking so good here. Let's retreat for now and regroup.
Affirmative.
Huh?
It doesn't look like they're going to let this one go.
Oh, crud. We're completely surrounded.
And they just keep on coming.
Do not fear. I have sworn on my life to protect you.
Herald!
Hey, there's no way you could take on that many enemies on your own. What are you trying to pull?
I had hoped I would never have to use this again, but there's no other way. Goodbye.
Not good! Move it!
Herald, stop! That's enough!
Stop fighting!
Can she not control the power?
Herald! Herald, are you all right?
That was one heck of a light show you gave us there, madam.
A few seconds more and we'd have been toast too.
Can you walk?
That's enough.
Herald!
Stay away! At this rate, I'm afraid my power will... It's just going to destroy everything. I have to go. Somewhere. Somewhere no one will ever find me.
Herald! Wait!
Where are you going?
Stay where you are. Just leave me alone.
Herald!
I guess. Well, that's the berserk state we were warned about.
Most likely.
Yeah, that's probably exactly how it went down when she wrecked the temple in Theoswar.
And after we swore that we'd never let it happen again.
Yep. And that was nobody's fault but our own. We pushed the girl too far.
We're going to find her.
Naturally. There's no way we're leaving her alone out there.
She's out there on her own because she doesn't want to cause us trouble. We can't just abandon her like that.
Too right. She's suffered long enough. She needs a right royal cheering up.
Come on, let's go before she gets too far. Right, let's go.
Having said that, Herald does have wings. First, we'll have to find out where she's headed.
Oh, and I need to use a Merc mission. Okay. I would assume someone can find her. Clismortha or Alanamortha even could be an option. I don't know. She could just be going to Random Island somewhere. Who knows? I guess we have to send out some mercs to find out. Ooh, fleet of foot. First, I don't think I've seen that before in a mission, but I don't remember all of the hundreds of missions that it feels like there are.
We'll be the voracious vanguard! Hey ho! Good luck! Well, I'm great, aren't I?
Poppy, initiate rest mode!
Herald! Comrades, how do you end up here? You let us a merry dance and no mistake. You know, if you go farther down, your power gets limited more and more, right? It's a smart place to go to, actually. But you're right at the entrance. I think you would still do tier 3 specials up here. Apologies. Herald, when you split off from us, you did that to protect us, didn't you? Indeed. But it looks like you're all right now. You're not acting weird like before. Yes, you seem to be back to your old self. Okay. Shall we move out together? Alas, I cannot. I want you to leave me to my fate. Are you concerned that you'll run rampant again? Correct. Hey, come on. What happened before was our fault. Yeah, we aren't going to let you stew in your own juices, Herald. But
Herald?
You're right.
Stop! Don't come near me!
See, here's the thing.
We can't ignore a friend when we see them suffering. Huh?
Hey, that body!
You can't keep your power in check, can you?
Enough! Just go! Run! Ah!
Harold, get a hold of yourself.
Harold!
It looks like our only option is to restrain her by force.
Yeah. To stop history from repeating itself.
Oh, this is different. Creating one of my own blades?
Detonation!
Don't be nervous.
Very cool.
Harold, are you all right?
Looks like we pulled the plug on rampage mode.
Smash my core crystal. It's the only way.
Huh?
This is the only chance you'll get. The burden of my sin is already too much to bear.
Shut the hell up! We'd never do something like that, ever.
Then I will run rampant again. And next time, innocents will suffer. I don't want to hurt anyone anymore. If you really care about me, then please end it.
Screw that!
I can't possibly agree to those terms either.
Why?
Don't you remember what King Eulogimenos said? He entrusted you to us. So that we would take care of you. Whether you go berserk or not, it doesn't change a thing.
Listen to Rex. The days of worrying about yourself running out of control are over.
We'll stop you as many times as it takes.
So don't ever think that you're better off gone. You've already helped us so much. Now we get to help you in return. That's what friends are for, right?
Friends.
So, Harold, you get what we mean now?
So, you're saying you'd let me stay with you?
Need you even ask?
Thank you.
I thought that my existence as a weapon could cause nothing but pain to those around me. But after what you told me, Zeke, I began to reconsider that. I realize now that I could use my power to destroy, not to destroy, but to protect. That I could use my powers for the good of the people. I wonder if it's strange of me to think so. The only thing that's strange is you thinking it's strange, girl. I shall let you know that I'm 110% behind you on this one. As a driver, no. As a friend. Thank you. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Zeke.
I wish you would not.
All disasters can be avoided. My special training's paid off. I've so got your back now, darling. Please use my powers. Oh, Sonny, stop. It tickles.
One last thing I want to do before we end it for this episode is view this heart to heart.
Oh, how splendid. Will you take a look at that view? That's quite some natural beauty right there.
I quite agree. A view this beautiful is a rare and remarkable sight.
I'm a little surprised you appreciate this kind of beauty, though, Dahlia. I thought you liked things a little more flashy.
Oh, you're sharp, Bridget Hun, but not sharp enough. Sure, I'm a big fan of extravagant beauty, but there's something extra special about the beauty of nature.
The beauty of nature? You mean things are more beautiful in their natural state?
Pretty much. If you can be beautiful without even trying, ain't that just the purest beauty of all?
Is that right?
I mean, look at Poppy. Does she put any effort into how she looks? No. But she's still a total sweetheart.
I suppose that's true.
There's any number of ways to spruce yourself up and make yourself look beautiful. But that's just smoke and mirrors. Making the surface look good while ignoring what's underneath. So I figure real beauty's the stuff that happens naturally, without any of that.
Why are you so concerned with nature?
Keen on nature, huh? I never really thought about it, but I guess you could say I am. I mean, you humans age as the years go by, right? Gals especially tend to really hate that, feeling like it's just making them uglier, but me, I think it's a beautiful thing. An aging body's a sign of the long life you've lived and a mark of all the experiences you've been through, right? So I figure that's a unique form of natural beauty, too.
So each human life is a work of art created by the bounty of nature. That's an admirable way of putting it.
Being a blade, I wasn't born from nature like you humans are. I came into the world looking this way, and when my driver dies, I'll disappear looking just the same. Us blades never change, and we fade away all too suddenly. I guess that's why I kind of admire the natural, fleeting beauty you humans have. I'm glad you're my driver, huh? I can already imagine how gracefully you'll age over the years. I almost can't wait to see it. I'll have to help you guys out a little more.
And with that, we're done. This has been the King of Zombies. I'll see you guys next time when we work on what's going to be the most time-consuming blade of this lot. I'll see you guys then.
Who would have thought a place like this existed under the Cloud Sea?
Yeah. Us salvagers dive deep, but I've never dreamed there'd be this enormous space down here.
You'd be hard-pressed finding another place as vast as this, that's for sure.
Did people live here once, do you think? If the whole space is filled with buildings like the ones around here, there must have been a heck of a lot of people living in them.
True that. And the number of people aside, can you imagine the work it would take to cover this whole place in buildings?
I can hardly imagine. I've salvaged a whole bunch of treasures over the years with functions we could never figure out. If this world is where they came from, I've got to say it makes sense.
In any age, the ambitions of men build civilization up, and those same ambitions bring it crumbling down.
That's so tragic.
Why is this place in ruins, anyway?
There must have been a war.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Some terrible war sounds pretty likely.
But would a war cause this much devastation? Maybe it was some natural disaster or other.
Not out of the question, but a natural disaster's not going to level everything. It wouldn't be this widespread. Take a look outside. Ruin as far as the eye can see.
You could say the same about war, though. What kind of a war could destroy a city this big?
Maybe they had some kind of incredible weapon we've never seen.
Or just one hell of a lot of them. I hear a crazy number of blades fought in the war 500 years ago.
You think something like that happened before?
Hard to say for sure. I think maybe we need to explore a bit further. This place is beyond anything we've imagined, after all.
To be honest, I think it's actually kind of exciting.